What's up, guys? Brian back to do a rest in peace tribute video to Rhee and Abraham Ford. 10/23/2016 season 7 returns, and they are most likely to be the Lucille victim. Spoilers ahead if you don't want to know any of this. Spoilers ahead. So basically, we're going to get the Lucille victim news on October 23rd, season 7, and it looks to be Abraham and Glenn. And they're going out together. And then you think about it, they were really connected for a lot of parts of the show, let alone season 3 and on. But Rhee was part of the Atlanta 5, kind of cheesy hat there, straight out the comics, Pizza Boy, part of the original groups, and he's got some iconic memories and everything, connection with Daryl and everything running through Atlanta. And you kind of like Glenn, you know, everyone does. There's no reason not to like him on there. They kind of use him for walker bait, like Maggie would say, and the Well Walker is one of my favorite walkers of all times. He's connected in that too, having with Maggie, and Maggie's having the baby hopefully, so hopefully they will have the baby to live on from there too. Pouring the Bisquick and never look at Bisquick the same again. That's a connection with Abraham and Glenn, of course, from season 6. Look at Glenn all beat to crap with the governor. So many iconic memories of these two characters, let alone with Glenn. He's got the orange bag there from season 3, the body armor that he trades with Eugene, going on to Terminus to find Maggie. Almost dies in season 6 with Nicholas. It was kind of a crazy way to think about it if he's just going to die at the finale, or basically season 7 premiere. He almost gets taken out again, and Glenn has had all the near-death experiences on the show, by any means. The best punch we've seen on the show, for sure, when he ducks Aiden's punch, punches him in the face. It's pretty awesome. Glenn turned into kind of a mediocre badass. He wasn't full badass. He was going from, you know, look at the foreshadowing here. Bat going in there, we're holding with Greg Nicotero in season 5, I believe that was from. But like I said, he's not a total badass. He needed help a lot of the times to get out of it, but he put himself in some tricky situations. Glenn's not dead yet. He's the iconic guy from the comic, and they really got to do it justice for it. I think it's going to be great to have it be done however it needs to be done, but Abraham's going to steal that thunder. All the times we thought we lost Glenn, it's pretty crazy to think about. If you want to pause that and just look at that for a second, there's so many different spots. He's definitely the one that has had all the near-death experiences. It's kind of crazy. No one's even kind of close to him on there, too. And you like Glenn. You like him for what he is. But he's kind of got to go out the way it is, the way of the world of the comic book and everything. And you could see it at San Diego Comic-Con. He just was down in the dumps because he knows he's not going to make it out of there. And it's got to be tough to be off a great show with Maggie, and the cast just great on there too. But like I said, Abraham and Glenn are connected in so many ways. You know, they were connected in season 3 and on. So Abraham, Michael Cutlass, awesome guy. Rhee, Stephen Yeun, probably a very cool guy as well. But they're going out in style, and the lineup on Negan, season 7, episode 1, not going to make it out. Yep, bitch nuts. You know, it's going to be a shame, but someone's got to happen. You know, this is part of the storyline going forward. And talking the storyline, Abraham Ford definitely changed it on the show somewhat. You know, it's a shame because he was supposed to get the arrow. Denise got the arrow. We all know that too. The iconic death of his is going to be spared. Maybe he still gets the arrow. Who knows? We're not 100% sure how he actually dies. He was funny in the comics, funny on the show. Better on the show by any means. Michael Cutlass does a great performance on there too with his one-liners. He's got the best one-liners in the business. Mother dick, son of a dick, bitch nuts. Playing just got dicked. What the bitch? You know, look at all the different things. You know, you never think of mother dick construction just like that because Abraham says it. You know, it's just funny how he just has those one-liners. You'll never look at the show the same. Orange Crush, you'll look at a soda can and think Abraham Ford. You'll think Bisquick, you think Abraham Ford. You think Avastia shit. We'll be mother dicking right in Avastia shit if Abraham dies. So I guess October 23rd. Shave me down, Dolphin Smooth, you know, kind of crazy. But, you know, the whole thing with Rosita was kind of a bit much. He's a ladies' man. Holly, Rosita, Sasha, all these people in the show and on the comic. But, you know, maybe it's karma. Maybe it's karma for breaking up with a Rosita like this. What goes around comes around. Abraham's not going to make it out of season 7, episode 1, and it's gonna suck big time. Sorry I was an asshole. Come to Washington, the world gonna need Rick Grimes, and it is. And we need Abraham Ford as well. You know, we need him for all-out war, but we're not going to see that. Abraham's army here, season 4, picking up Glenn out of the prison after his world went to shit with Eugene lying about going to Washington and Abraham kind of stepped it up. But Glenn's connected there on the short bus when they were going to Washington. These guys are connected. Going forward, gonna have the rocket launcher that Abraham Ford brought. If he didn't get that, they wouldn't have got out of that thing with the Saviors and the Walkers at Alexandria. Abraham Ford is going to be missed by all means. Glenn as well, but myself, I'm going to miss Abraham more. It's just, I think he brings a lot more to the show, especially going forward with the war scenario. Great scenario there, too, with him looking at himself. He's just a funny guy. Michael Cutlass is hilarious. So many iconic things of Abraham Ford with him and Sasha. Burning cars, wreckage, being a soldier, best lines. Yeah, right there. You can just think about it in his face. What am I going to say next? From his wife and 2 kids not making it out to meeting Eugene on there. And, all these little things. I want to get an Abraham Army shirt for sure. Look at the Mother Dick. Team Abraham. I'm definitely Team Abraham. Walking Dead for sure. And it looks like it's more option. If you watch it again, Last Day on Earth, which we're going to definitely watch the marathon tomorrow, it points to him a little more and more if you think about it too. Abraham Ford, Michael Cutlass, definitely get to meet him if you haven't at a Walker Stalker or another convention. It's a shame him and Sasha won't get to blossom into a relationship. Abraham's not built for a relationship, I guess, too. One of my favorite scenes was right here when Sasha and himself showed up and started picking the walkers up. And who does he save? Glenn Rhee. It's pretty awesome. That whole episode's great. No Way Out is my favorite episode of all times. Season 6, episode 9. Smooth Operator. Just look at him there, too. But, The Walking Dead, it is The Walking Dead and not The Walking Living and Walking Loving. So people got to die, and Abraham and Glenn are going to not make it out of Season 7. Abraham Ford, baby Abraham there, I think it's just a hilarious picture. So I love it. You guys are going to miss Abraham and Glenn, that's for sure. Post your comments below, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. What do you think? Are you going to miss these guys? Who would you want it to be instead of these 2? But, it's got to be these 2. So rest in peace. 10/23. Can't come soon enough. As always, guys, thank you.